Baseball.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Portland Sea Dogs. Portland have lost their last 5. Derek Sauer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Come on, this is on the ground over the first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Coming to the plate now, Josh Rutledge. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, beautiful dive. Hey now. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Rivera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Rubio going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Rutledge.
Second baseman, Josh Rutledge.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Doug Roberts. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bruntlett over to his right. And the inning is over. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom half. Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas Rivera, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
The batter, number 19.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, Josh Rutledge. Pitch inside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
Digging in once again, Nicholas Rivera. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Rivera gets his lead at first, nobody out. And again a throw, and the runner back. Another throw over, and the runner back safely. Once more, a throw over, runner back safely. And yet another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, a tag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Sea Dogs posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Derek Sauer earns win number 7 on the season. Travis Mata records the save, his 18th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs.
game's future. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Rivera, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A pause and the 0-2 on the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Lobaton. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout deep.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Rivera. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And he is in there. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So digging in now, Roberto Hernandez. He singled his last time up. The 2-2. Popped up. Costa is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Mac Williamson, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded to short. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Phillip Evans. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Bouncer up the middle. Rutledge towards second. He's got it. On to first, and they get them both. Ready once again, Nicholas Rivera.
First baseman, Nicholas.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Soft liner to the left side. Rosales Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
We've seen a lot of that now with pitching.
Leading off for Binghamton, catcher, Woodrow.
To the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ready for another shot now. Phillip Evans. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Phillip Evans.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rob Fetter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Soft liner toward first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3. Striding in once again, Nicholas Rivera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is line to left. And that's going to get down out there. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Roberto Hernandez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 1 run on 2.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Richmond jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. David Cho earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Welcome to MLB. Stepping in, Nicholas Rivera. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Ortega has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
So stepping in, Phillip Evans. He reached on a single in his first try.
Phillip Evans.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Rutledge on to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Into the box now, Nicholas Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses inside. 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now. Mac Williamson waits on deck. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rodriguez is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. Into the box, Woodrow Raines. He singled his last time up.
Woodrow Raines.
First, reined in. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Now in the box, Nicholas Rivera. He flew out in his last at bat.
Nicholas Rivera.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Come on, come on, come on,
Sliced
come on, come
hard
on.
on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
That ball was hit real hard. Good job. He scored up on that ball.
Now at the plate, Kevin Walker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Kevin.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh,
Stand
on
up,
the ground to
right here, stand
short.
up, pick
Could
it up.
this be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is striding in, Irving Schmidt. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Irving.
Bullpens are such a big
1-1-1.
ball now, Matt. All these teams have 8th and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nicholas Rivera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that. So striding forward now, Nicholas Rivera, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Evans backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Standing in, Woodrow Raines. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Woodrow.
The 1-1 home. On the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Nicholas Rivera. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. No balls and a strike to count. Turner over at second. Hernandez is over at first with 1 away. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. First and second now, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.